Andrew Odewahn, the director of our business development at O'Reilly.
Yes.
Andrew, how are you finding Strata this year?
Oh, it's great. I think there's been such a diverse range of interests, everything from baseball to healthcare to, to finance. So I think it's a really fascinating mix, and it reflects the business community in New York really well.
You were involved in something really important here, and GE kind of announced it yesterday. Can you walk us through a little bit about what's going on here?
Sure. So last week, GE announced a $100 million campaign in the fight against cancer. And what they're doing is it's part of a Healthy Imagination Challenge, which is actually GE's larger 5-year commitment to global health, in which they want to positively impact the health of 10 million people around the world. So last week they announced a $100 million challenge where they're asking entrepreneurs, investors, people in the data community to begin looking at ways that they can contribute to the fight to prevent, detect, diagnose, and treat cancer. Tim O'Reilly is going to be a judge in that. He was the moderator of the panel, so it was a really successful event. This week, we took a step even further at Strata to announce that we're going to be running with GE as part of this challenge, a data challenge, essentially looking at what can the data science community and the people here and the people in Silicon Valley do with data to help predict cancer, to reduce the rate of false positives, or really use data to positively affect people with cancer.
So how do developers get involved with this? Is there a website? Is there some sort of thing you do, a magic button I push, or
right,
imagination
right,
button?
right. The website is healthyimagination.com with GE, and I believe there's going to be data.healthyimagination.com, but we'll have more information on that at the Strata conference panel session that we're doing on Friday.
And will we have links on O'Reilly to this so that people can find it?
Sure. Well, we're going to have a continuing series of events to support the challenge and begin. Yesterday was just sort of the kickoff announcement, and we're going to have a series of webcasts, events, and other things happening throughout the course of the year, and that's going to culminate at Strata in Santa Clara.
And that's in February or March of next year?
Yeah, it's in early February.
Excellent. Well, this is great news. And so anything else going on here that you're enjoying?
I gotta say the baseball hacks guy was fantastic. DePodesta, yes, not baseball hacks guy.
But what did you actually like about DePodesta? Because I actually thought it was really good too.
Right. I think the emphasis on using information and data, and even how applicable it is, even in a context like baseball, where you wouldn't necessarily think it's something that would be amenable to, to crunching the numbers into statistics. But in fact, the lessons that we're talking about here apply to nearly every field if you can just get the volume of data and the analytics enough to look at it in a different way.
Well, that's what I got from him, is look at it in a different way, like take yourself out of your number mode, because you might be looking at the same thing you've always measured, and that may not be working for you, and you may not even know it's not working for you.
Right.
And that's what was great about what he talked about.
Right. Well, and to think about applying those techniques, to everything from baseball to healthcare. We have currently healthcare consumed about 18% of the U.S. GDP. So if we can get some Moneyball action on that to reduce our costs there, it would be a really huge, huge impact.
Excellent. Andrew, look forward to seeing you at Strata.
Great. Thanks so much, Mike.
See ya.